Hey, good evening, everybody. Hello, yogis. I hope you're doing well and um, and you're ready for a nice evening flow. Um, we'll be focusing on kind of generalized, nothing specific, but covering all areas: shoulders, hips, um, core, the usual. Um, take a note, make a note to keep your awareness on your body. And with yoga vinyasa flow, the breath leads the movement. So first inhale or exhale, then um, then the movement goes afterwards. So the leader is the breath. And the ujjayi breath, of course, inhaling with the nose and exhaling with the nose. And then with the exhale, there's a little bit of a constriction in the back of the throat. That's the ujjayi breath specifically. So let's keep in mind to keep our bodies, to our minds and our thoughts on our bodies, on our awareness on our bodies, and enjoy the process. Be in the present as much as possible. This is kind of like the time for yourself, the gift that you're giving yourself. So make sure you make the best of it. And that said, let's go ahead and start with um, just rolling the shoulders back and down, warming up a little bit, the upper body, and then opposite direction. Again, if you have blocks, grab some blocks. If you have blankets, grab some blankets. Take your right arm over your head, side bend, and then exhale down. You might need to use them during the session. One more time, right hand over, exhale, inhale down, left hand over, side bending, and inhale down. Very good. Take the arms up, inhale, arch the back looking up, and exhale, chin to chest, roll the spine. You can grab your knees and go all the way down as far as you can. And then inhale up again. Arms go up, arching the back, and exhale down, chin to chest. Nice rounding of the spine. Last one, inhale up, reaching up, and exhale, chin to chest, and round the spine, stretching. Come on back to sitting up straight and turn to the right. So right hand over the left knee. Sorry, so left hand over the right knee. So turning over your right shoulder, looking behind you towards the right. As you inhale, get tall through the crown. As you exhale, go a little further into the twist. Inhale, get tall, and exhale. One more breath here. And exhale, twist. And slowly come back to the center. Inhale again. Get tall through the crown of the head. Imagine someone's pulling you from the top, a string is pulling you from the center top of your head. And then exhale to the left side now. You can put your left hand on the floor and behind you and help you twist. And again, assist with the right hand. As you inhale, grow tall through the crown of your head. As you exhale, look over the left shoulder and behind you, even with the eyes all the way to the back. Inhale, get tall, and exhale. Last one, inhale, get tall, and exhale, forward, twist over the left shoulder. And then slowly release, come back to the center. Release the legs and place the right leg, bend the right knee, and the foot inside the left. As you inhale, take your arms up, reaching up, and then as you exhale, reach forward. Just make sure you keep your back straight. We don't want to round it just yet. we want to just get a little, as soon as you feel that stretch in the back of the thigh, just hold it there a little bit. Inhale, elongating the spine. Exhale, maybe go hinge a little bit more at the hip. One more inhale, and exhale a little bit further into the hip. And then slowly come on up. And then turning over, opening the chest up towards the right. You're going to do a side bend with your right arm over. And again, not too rough, gentle. Be easy, go easy. Inhale, we haven't really warmed up the body. And exhale. And inhale, elongate the spine. And exhale, maybe going further, maybe not. Maybe that's it. You just want to hold it there. One more breath. And exhale. Beautiful. Bring it down and turn the forehead back and come on up slowly. Then twist over to the left. So we're twisting the spine, and then inhale, get tall through the crown, and exhale, the opposite side. So your hand slides on the left foot. So yeah, you're doing the left foot. I'm mirroring you. So hand slides on the left ankle. As you inhale, on the outside of the left ankle. As you inhale, grow tall through the crown, elongate the spine, and exhale, maybe go a little further. One more breath, and exhale. Beautiful. Slowly release, come back, and switch the legs. So you were doing the left leg, now you're doing the right. So the left knee is bend, the foot inside the right thigh. As you inhale, take the arms up, elongate the spine. As you exhale, forward, keeping the spine nice and straight. Inhale, get tall again, and exhale, maybe a little further. Inhale, get tall, and exhale. Maybe go further, maybe not. Maybe this is it. You just want to hold it here. The important thing is just to keep your spine as straight as possible. Those of you who have lower disc herniation, this is kind of like the pose that will make it worse. So you want to, if you round the back too much, the low back. If you keep the low back straight, you're okay. And inhale, come on up slowly. Turn the chest out more and going towards the side. So you're turning the chest to the left. And exhale. Reach your left hand over. And inhale, elongate the spine. Turning the chest out more. Exhale, maybe reach a little further, maybe not. Just stay where you are. Inhale and exhale. Very good. And then inhale, reach, and exhale. Bring it down, turn your head down, and then slowly come on up to straight, sitting up straight. Take the arms up again, inhale, and exhale. Twist to the left. Help yourself twist a little more with your hands, and maybe slide the left hand all the way down to the outside of the ankle. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, maybe a little further into the stretch. Inhale again, and exhale down. One more inhale, and exhale. Very nice. And slowly release back, knee to nose, and slowly come on up to sitting. Bring the foot inside, both feet together, and soles of the feet are together. Placing the hands, you can interlock the fingers and grab your feet. As you inhale, take your heart up and forward, elongating the spine, and by just doing that, you might feel a stretch in your groin. So as soon as you feel it, just let it go. Just stay there and allow the stretch to release. And just let the knees get heavier and fall more down towards the floor. As you inhale, get tall through the crown. As you exhale, maybe just micro bend forward at the hips, or at the hip joints, I would say. Yeah, that's where the bending is happening. And you'll feel a deeper stretch in your groin area. One more inhale here, and exhale. Beautiful. And then slowly release. You can assist your knees up together with your hands and come on up to onto your side. So in your case, your right hand is going to be on the floor. We're going to extend the top leg, the left leg. Make sure that right hand is right underneath the shoulder. And when you're ready, lift up the hips. Inhale, reach the arm up. And then lower and exhale, up. Inhale, lower and exhale. Inhale, lower and exhale, reach up. Inhale, down and exhale, up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Press the top leg, top foot, the inside of the foot a little down. Press it as you're coming up. Press the foot down into the floor. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Last one. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Hold it here. 2, 1, and release. Good. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to do it this way so you could see what I'm doing. So right hand, switch to left hand now. You can turn around or turn the other way, facing the opposite side. Right leg is straight, and make sure the wrist is right underneath the shoulder whenever you're ready. First inhale, elongating the spine, reach the arm up, and then exhale, lift the hips up. Inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And again, you compress the straightened, the extended leg down as you're bringing the hips up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 2 more. Inhale. 1 more. Hold it here. Wrist is under the shoulder. Other arm is right on top. Stretching. You can go stretch over the head and release. Bring it down. Beautiful. All right. So that was a little weight bearing on the wrists. So might have been too much. So if it was, just go ahead and do a little opposite prayer stretch. Shake the hands off. And then come on up to all fours. And take the knees further back a little. Inhale to plank. Look forward, elongate the spine. So you're actually in modified plank. On the exhale, see if you can lift one leg. And inhale, release, and then exhale the other leg. Inhale, release, exhale one leg. Inhale, release, exhale the other one. Inhale, and maybe if you want to try both legs, extend. Make sure your hips are not too low or too high. You've got this nice stiff as a board looking line going from the ankles all the way to the top of the head. As you inhale, look forward, and on the exhale, take the hips up into downward dog. So first down dog, walking your feet in place. As you inhale, bend the knees, look forward. As you exhale, press the knees, press the heels down towards the floor as you extend the knees. Inhale, bend, and exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, and exhale, straighten. And then lift up the right foot as you do circles with the toe. Take the left heel up, go onto the ball of your foot, and then down. And 2, and down. And 3, we're doing ankle pumps here. And 4, working on the calf. And 5, and 6. Opposite circle if you can, turn the opposite way. 8, the foot, the other foot. 9, and last one. Release the foot, switch. So we're gonna start circling the foot that's in the air and then start the pumping. And 3, and 4, and 5, then opposite direction. 1 and 2, we're almost done. 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Place the foot down. Let's take the knees down on the floor, mat width apart. Take a little child's pose, really quick one. If that was too much on the hands, go ahead and stretch the wrists the opposite direction too. Reset the wrists and maybe circle, wiggle them around. And when you're ready, come on up again and meet me at down dog. And bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. On the exhale, walk forward with baby steps. Bend the knee and walk forward, but baby steps, maybe a quarter of the foot. So just up to the ball of the foot. Keep walking. And if you can't touch the floor, you can always just keep your hands on the shins. Feet are hip distance apart. And keep a slight bend in the knees. Inhale halfway up and exhale down. Grab the elbows and swing back and forth, side to side. Allow the upper body to relax. We did a lot of weight bearing there. So bend the knees a little deeper and then slowly come up, rounding the spine, but keeping the head heavy, which comes up at the end. Then take the arms back. Inhale. Slight back bend, keeping your abdominal muscles activated. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. So we're going to start a couple of flows right now, starting with the Sun Salutation A. So start with mountain pose, Tadasana. Roll the shoulders back and down. And go tall through the crown of the head, keeping your abdominals nice and activated. Inhale, elongate the spine. Take the arms up and back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, looking forward. Exhale down to plank. From plank, inhale forward, exhale. If doing a full chaturanga is too much, place your knees down. If you want to go for the challenge, inhale forward, exhale, keep your elbows pointing towards each other. And then inhale, cobra. And exhale down, tuck the toes. And inhale up to down dog. All right, then we're going to take both knees bend. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, walk over to our hands again. And inhale, halfway up. Keep the knees slightly bent. Exhale down. Good. Inhale, rolling up the spine, rounding the spine. Arms go back. And exhale, hands to your heart. And then take the hands to the side. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, forward fold again. Let's do another one. Inhale, halfway up. This time we're going to add a little something to the down dog. So from plank version again, if you need to put the knees down, go for it. Inhale forward. Make sure your elbows are pointing back as you exhale to chaturanga. And then inhale to cobra. And let's lift the hands up for a second. Press the tops of the feet down into the floor. Exhale, activating the core. Inhale, lifting the head and shoulders up. And exhale, pressing the feet down. And then the hands go down. Tuck the toes and press up into down dog. Awesome. Inhale, take the right leg up. Turn the toes out, open up the hip, bend the knee, and let's do a couple circles here. Maybe 3 circles one way, and then opposite direction. 3 circles the other way. And kick the knee. Again, straighten the knee, kick with the heel, turn the toes down, and bring it down. Bring the foot down. Then take the left leg up, turn the toes out, bend the knee, and a few circles here. 3 circles here, and then opposite direction. Make sure you get to really do the circle as big as you can. And then kick with the heel, turning the toes down and the hips coming down. Bend the knees, walk the dog. Remember to keep pressing the hands into the floor, but make sure the shoulders aren't crunching towards the ear, like what I'm doing. And then just let the shoulders go back, creating space between the ears and the shoulders. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, maybe try hopping over to your hands. And keep the knees slightly bent. Grab the elbows, swinging back and forth. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, down. And inhale, rounding the spine. All the way, arms go up. Slight back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Shoulders roll back and down, taking the arms down. Bring the heart up and forward. Chin is parallel to the floor. You're growing tall through the crown of the head. This is Tadasana. Make sure your weight on your feet is even. And just take your awareness to the bottom of your feet, at the 4 corners, to the big toe, big ball of the foot, the small ball, and then the back of the heel. There's 2 spots where the weight is distributed. So it's 4 corners each foot. On the inhale, take the arms up. We're going to do a quick chair here. Bring the big toes together, keeping the heels a little bit apart, about 1 inch. And then bend the knees, looking up, bringing the heart up and forward. Make sure you look down and you could see the toes. If your knees are forward and you can't see them, take your hips back, and your weight will go onto your heels more. Inhaling, keeping the heart up, and exhale. There's a branch falling. Exhale, down to forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, down to plank. All right. And the palm tree branch. All right, inhale forward, exhale chaturanga. And inhale cobra. Or you can even go up to up dog. Pressing, keeping the thighs in the air. So this is not up dog, and it's too much, it's too pinching in the low back. So you want to press the tops of the feet down and really lift up the hip, the thighs, and make sure your shoulders are right over your wrists. All right. So, and exhale to down dog. Beautiful. All right. Now, from down dog, we're going to take the right leg up. Inhale, kick. And then exhale, bring the knee to the right elbow. Inhale, kick back. And the knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. And the last one, knee to left elbow, twist. And inhale, kick back. And then this time, place the foot inside the right hand. So exhale, place it inside the right hand. We're getting ready for warrior 1 pose. Setting up for warrior 1. So make sure your feet are hip distance apart. They're not aligned in one line. Roll the back heel down. The front knee is on top of the ankle. When you're ready, push into that front foot, front leg, and come on up to warrior one. So notice the hips are totally facing forward. If you find your hips are kind of out diagonal, push this leg into the socket, this bone into the hip socket. Roll the back thigh in to correct the hip position. And making sure the back heel is touching the floor and the back toes are slightly turned out. So if you're wondering if your foot is in the right place, the back foot, point both toes forward and then just slightly turn the toe out. So this is warrior one. Shoulders, if you're crunching your shoulders, release, widen them away from the ears. And as you inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, activate the core and make the pelvis more neutral, straight, squared. And then inhale, reach up again. And exhale, cactus arms. Bring them down. Inhale up and exhale. Beautiful. Now inhale up, and on the exhale, we're going to go back down on the floor. Take the right foot back to plank. And this time, instead of chaturanga, we're going to do knees, chest, chin. So it's a little different. Inhale forward, exhale knees, chest and chin come down, hips stay up, giving you a little arch of the upper back. Then slide up to cobra and exhale down. Tuck the toes and come up to downward dog. Nice. If you want to take a little child's pose here, go ahead and take a child's pose. If you're okay staying in downward dog, stay in downward dog. Whatever feels good to you, whatever is available to you, you're the boss. Just make sure you don't overdo and overwork the body, getting it to a point where it injures. We don't want injuries in yoga. So if you've taken your child's pose, wait a few more seconds. If you are in child's pose, begin to come up to downward dog. Meet me at downward dog. Then we're going to start to do the left leg. Inhale, take the left leg up, kick, and exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, kick, and exhale, knee to right elbow, twist. Maybe extend the leg, maybe not. Whatever is available to you. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, bring it in, place it inside the left hand. If you need to lift up the foot and bring it down, that's fine too. Setting up for warrior one, make sure your feet are hip distance apart. If you need to hop the back foot forward a little, go for it, because that knee has to be down flat. The heel has to be flat down on the floor. Press into the front leg and arms come on up to warrior one. So make sure that front knee is on top of that ankle. If it's too back, you need to bend it more. If it's too forward, it's too straining on the knee. Just keep it straight on top of the ankle. Shoulders are lowered back and down, rolled back and down. Palms are facing each other. So hips again are square and the back heel is flat on the floor. As you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, hands to cactus. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, activate the core. Arms cactus. One more inhale. And exhale. Very nice. And the next inhale, reach up. And exhale, take the arms down on the floor. Left foot goes back to plank. And again, we're gonna do knees, chest, chin. So inhale forward, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Keep your elbows pointing back, squeezing towards each other. Slide to cobra. And exhale down, tuck the toes, and pressing up to downward dog. All right. You can, again, bend the knees slightly. Inhale, look forward. And when you're ready, go ahead and hop over to your hands or walk over to your hands. Yogi's choice. Maybe grab the elbows again. Maybe not. Keep the knees slightly bent. You can interlock the fingers behind the head and really stretch out the spine. And then inhale halfway up, flat back, exhale down. And keep slowly keeping the spine nice and round. Come on up. Inhale, arms up. Let's grab the left wrist, exhale. Side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Grab the right wrist, exhale to the left. And feel the side body stretch when you do that. Inhale back and exhale, hands to your heart. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. And the hands come to the sides. And keep the belly, abdominals activated. Very nice. So from here, we're going to do one more flow. It's a little different. Inhale, take the arms up, back bend. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale down, right leg goes back. It's not the usual Surya or sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. This is a low lunge with arms up. Exhale down. Hands on the right hand on the floor, lift up the back knee. Exhale the left arm up. Twisting. Make sure that right shoulder is pressing away from the ear. So press the hand into the floor and then bring the arm around, hug yourself in the back, and maybe go a little deeper into the twist. And then when you're done, bring it back down. Left leg goes back to plank. And inhale forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Squeezing the elbows towards each other. Inhale, cobra or up dog. From here, we're going to do a little pumping of exhale, hips up. And then inhale, bring the hips back down. Exhale up and inhale down. And exhale up, inhale down. Two more. Exhale up, inhale down. And exhale into downward dog. All right. If you want to take a little child's pose here, go for it. This is a good time to do so. I'm going to hang out in downward dog and really press my hands into the floor and shoulders, release them so that they're away from the neck, and really get to take the hip, the tailbone up and back. Opening up the shoulders. Maybe you can bend the knees a little. And if you're in child's pose, take this time to really let your body rest if it needs that rest. And slowly come on up to downward dog again. Meet me at downward dog. Taking your time. When you're ready, we're going to start with the right leg. Inhale up. And exhale, bring the knee to nose. Inhale, kick back again. And this time, exhale, bring it and place it inside your right hand. So if you need to lift it up and place it forward, go for it. The back knee comes down to a low lunge. And inhale up to arch. Slight back bend. And exhale down. So for here, we're going to hold this stretch and open up the hips. See if you can allow this leg to kind of open up and just let the hips stretch. If you cannot, if you want to feel a little deeper stretch, and if it's available to you, you're going to bend the back knee and grab the foot. If this is too much, don't do it. And if you feel that there's a cramping in the back of the thigh, that's very normal. It's just your muscles are not used to it. They're not strong enough, or it's just there's a number of reasons that can happen. So you could just keep the knees straight. That's all. All right, one more breath here. And then we're gonna come up to a pyramid pose here. So make sure that both feet are pointing forward, the toes are pointing forward, feet are hip distance apart, and both heels are on the floor, flat. And keep both knees, try to keep the knees as straight as possible. If you can't reach the floor, use the blocks, use the hand on the shin or the knee. Inhale halfway up, and exhale down. Inhale halfway up again, and exhale down. One more inhale. The balancing act, and exhale down. And then bend the front knee, hop the back foot forward, keep both knees slightly bent. Inhale halfway up, and exhale down. And inhale, rounding the spine up slowly. Arms go back, slight back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale and bring the hands down to your sides. Keeping the core nice and active. Growing tall through the crown of your head. Inhale, get tall, and then exhale. Activate the core. On the next inhale, arms come up. Slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Flat back, looking forward. Exhale down. Left leg this time goes back. On the knee, on the floor. Inhale, arms up. Back bend. And exhale down. Left wrist goes underneath the left shoulder. Lift up the back knee, and the right arm goes up into a twist. A nice spinal twist, opening up the joints of the spine. As you inhale, reach up to the sky or to the ceiling. Make sure that left shoulder is away, pushing away from. Exhale, maybe take your hand and hug yourself in the back. And inhale, elongate the spine. And exhale, going a little deeper into the twist. One more breath here. Reaching the arm back up to the sky. And exhale, bringing it down. Walk the right leg back to plank. Inhale, forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale to down dog. And again, if this is a good time for you to take a child's pose, go for it. Take a quick child's pose, resting the body. For some of you, you might just want to hang out in downward dog. Challenge yourself a little more and do maybe some ankle pumps, or even raising up the hand, then the other one, alternating, lifting up. And if you're in child's pose, you can come back up and continue with the left leg. So we're going to take the left leg up. Inhale, kick. And exhale, knee to nose. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, this time place the foot inside the left hand. Right knee comes down on the floor. And we're going to stretch out the hip here. Take a little time. Maybe do the lizard stretch. Letting that knee, left knee, fall out a little bit to the side. And allowing the hips to stretch out. Just taking that time, really allow the body to really get that benefit of the stretch. If you're sitting in the chair every day, for your job, these muscles are getting tight. So this is a really good one to do. And you can also go a little deeper by bending the back knee and holding that foot. The really flexible yogis out there, hyper flexible, can use this. So inhale, elongate the spine, and exhale. Maybe twist a little more and bring that foot closer, or take the hips lower, whatever is available, or whatever feels good. And then release, come back to the center, lift up the back knee, and straighten up the front knee. So make sure the back heel is down flat on the floor, which means if you need to bring the foot forward, go for it. Make sure both toes are pointing forward. So this is called the pyramid pose. And inhale, if you can't touch the floor, put your hands on your shin or on your knee. Inhale halfway up, reaching the arms forward, exhale down. Inhale halfway up, and exhale down. It's a balancing pose too, so if you're having trouble balancing, that's totally normal. Inhale halfway up, and exhale down, holding it here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the front knee, hop the back foot forward. Inhale halfway up, exhale down. We're gonna keep standing. Bend the left knee more than the right, and grab your right ankle with your left hand. So we're gonna stretch the hamstring, the right hamstring more, as we do a little twist with the upper body. You can take that right arm up towards the sky and hold it there. Make sure you're bending the left knee all the way so that there's almost no weight on the left leg, or just very little, maybe 25%. And then you can even hug yourself in the back. You can try that. Taking the right shoulder back more and letting that hip stretch, letting the hamstring stretch, and maybe let go of the neck and let the neck relax too. Take advantage of the gravity. And then release the hand, bring it down. Both knees are slightly bent. And let's do a little pump of the knees. So bend and exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Hold it here. Inhale and slightly bend. And then bend the right knee more than the left. Grab the left ankle with your right hand, keeping that left knee a little straight, a little more straight. Then left hand reaches up to the sky or the ceiling, depending on where you're doing your yoga. And as you inhale, elongate the spine. As you exhale, maybe see if you can go a little deeper into the twist. And again, release the neck and let it just dangle. Grab, maybe hug yourself in the back, and you can even place your fingers between your thigh and your rib cage. And take that shoulder back further and release the neck. Dangle it, let it just relax. Let the gravity pull the head down. And then release the hand and bring it down back to forward fold. Open up the feet wider than hips and maybe mat width apart. Turn the toes out and bend the knees all the way, squatting down. We're gonna do something called the yogi squat or malasana. So place your elbows inside the knees, and if you can see me from the side, see if you can bring your back to a nice straight spine as much as possible. If you can't do the full sitting down this way, you can definitely put some blocks under and sit on the blocks. or a pillow or a blanket to raise up your hips. And then place the elbows inside the knees. And then as you inhale, grow tall through the crown of the head and bring the heart forward. As you exhale, lift up the pelvic floor, activate the core, and tuck the chin. And then when you inhale, release the pelvic floor, release the core, and bring the head up a little. And exhale, lift the pelvic floor, activate the core, tuck the chin. Inhale, release everything. And exhale, lift the pelvic floor, activate the core, and tuck the chin. This is a really good inhale, release. This is a really good practice for strengthening the pelvic floor muscles, the core muscles, and the neck swallowing muscle, all the bonds that keep the right things in the right places or allow things to go into the next level of digestion and elimination. So now that we're done with the yogi squat, let's do a little bit of core, and we can go all the way flat on our backs. You can keep the feet on the floor, flat, knees bend. Arms are reaching forward as you inhale. So you want to kind of activate your core muscles, and when you do that, you'll feel this curve flatten. So pressing the belly button towards the floor, or that if you have a curve, press down and make the curve flat. Reach the arms forward. Keep that activation there the whole time. As you inhale, make the belly go up. As you exhale, reach forward. Just go up to where your shoulder blades end. So just at the bottom of your shoulder blades. And then inhale back and exhale, reach. Inhale back, exhale, reach. If this is too easy, you're really bored, want more of a challenge, as you exhale, reach forward, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale down, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale down, knee to nose. Down, knee to nose. If you can't touch it, that's okay. Just imagine you're bringing your knee, touching it to your nose. Imagination will eventually get you there. So use your imagination. And if this is too easy, keep your feet in the air. There. And you can straighten the opposite leg as you bring the knee to nose. Exhale when you come up. Inhale when you go back. And if this is too easy again, you can do both knees to nose. And take the toes, touch the floor as you inhale. And release. Hug the knees into your chest. If your neck becomes a little tired and sore, it just means that your neck flexor muscles are kind of weak. So just take your head back and rest. Don't push yourself. Don't force yourself to do anything that's super painful. And you might feel soreness the next day in your SCMs, which are the sternocleidomastoid muscles that move your head up and down and right to left, rotate it, and even tilt it. So yeah, just take it easy and hug yourself in the knees to the chest, and then take the knees into your hands and move them around in random directions. Totally different, unpredictable directions, so that the hip muscles will not know what you're doing and totally relax. So if that makes sense. Because if you have a rhythm or a pattern, they will start to activate and move that into that pattern Muscles are smart. They're very smart. Okay, so the next one is core again, but it's going to be diagonal cores. So feet flat on the floor again, maybe hip distance apart. If you can touch the fingertips to the heels, go for it. If not, that's okay. It's however much you can bend the knees, that's fine. Activate the core, brace the back. So turn on your corset. What I like to say, your natural corset that nature has given you, and keep the corset activated. And palms together, pistol hands, and then like Charlie's Angels. And as you inhale, raise the belly. As you exhale, go to the right side. Notice my right shoulder is almost still on the floor, but my left shoulder is like on top of it. So it's really important to get this nice rotation of the trunk when you're doing this exercise. Inhale back, exhale left. Inhale back, exhale right. Inhale back, back. So if this is too easy and you're like, we need something harder, more challenging, what you're going to do is take the right knee to the left shoulder, back, exhale, opposite knee to shoulder, exhale, inhale back, exhale, twist, back, and exhale, back, exhale, back, exhale, back, back. If this is still too easy, keep your feet in the air and extend the opposite leg. And again, remember, see if you can touch that knee to that opposite shoulder and try to keep the chin down a little and keep going. One more on each side. Excellent. And release. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a pat on the back because that was definitely one of the harder sequences of the core. So take a little TLC here time. Give yourself nice thank you, gratitude. So grab the tops of the knees and maybe move the knees around in random directions. And then see if you can just twist a little bit. Just swing the knees side to side. You can hold with the opposite hand, and there you go. Just do what feels good. A little twisting of the spine, gentle twists. Beautiful. And then bring it back to the center. Let's take a little moment to stretch our abdominals. So straighten out the legs and really stretch the arms up. And exhale. All the air out. Inhale as you reach the arms up and reach the feet down. And then exhale, letting the belly button fall towards the floor. One more inhale. Imagine you're being pulled from each side, opposite direction. And exhale. Beautiful. Bringing the arms back down. Bend the knees. Hips go to the right. Slide the hips to the right. Drop, straighten the left leg, the bottom leg, and the right leg goes over. And the right arm twists. You're looking over the right shoulder. So you can place your left hand even on top of that right leg and kind of hold that twist. Maybe turn your head as far as you can, looking over that right shoulder. And exhale. Inhale, elongate the spine. And exhale, twisting a little bit more. Inhale, elongate. And exhale, twist. All right. And it's important to keep the shoulders on the floor, but not that crucial to get the knee to touch the floor. So, but, and also remember to keep the bottom leg that's extended nice and activated so you're kicking down with your heel constantly and growing tall through the crown of your head and elongating the spine. And then exhale a little further into the twist. And one more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And then bring the right arm back first. Activate the core and help your knees up. And then bend both knees with feet flat. Come to the center of the mat. And slide the hips to the left now. As you extend the right leg, drop the left knee over, twisting. And there goes my back. Cracks every time. The right heel is kicking down, opposite direction, flexing the ankle. Turn the shoulders towards the left. Press with the right elbow down. Help you twist a little further. Look over the left shoulder. Turn your head all the way as far as it can go so that you're twisting your neck all the way to the top. Sometimes I like to kind of, because this side of my neck hurts, so I always have a little bit of issue with it. I like to use like the ridge of my nose to press it down and have my head turn all the way, or even my forehead, to make sure my head is turning all the way to the left. As you inhale, kick down with your right leg, heel and up with your head, and then as you exhale, twist a little further into the pose. And one more inhale, and exhale. Making sure you get that nice, smooth stretch. And bring the left arm in first, the head, and activate the core. Lift up the knee. Come back to the center. Hips come to the center. So we're going to make sure we're in a nice position for a quick Shavasana here. Turn the palms up. Shoulder blades go back and down. Tuck the chin in slightly, opening up the back of the neck. And maybe tuck the tailbone in a little bit, elongating the lumbar spine. And see if you can, if you want to, if you can close the eyes and take the gaze to the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Or if you want, you can keep them open. If you choose to keep them open, maybe close them halfway. Just let the eyelids become heavy. And take the gaze to a spot where it's not moving. You're just still. And begin to let go of all the muscles. Everything that the muscles are holding on to. Any memory of movement is completely gone, taken away. See if you can take all the memory of the movement out of the muscles and replace it with a memory of total relaxation. Reprogram your muscles, command them to relax. Let them know that it's okay to relax. Remember, you are the master of your body, and you tell your body what to do, not the other way around. At least everything that's voluntary. and completely let go with every exhale. Go deeper into relaxation. Turning off the muscles in the toes. Turning off the muscles in the feet, under the feet, the tops of the feet. Turn off the muscles of the ankles, the calves and the shins. Turn off the knees, the back of the knees, the thighs, the front and the back. Turn off the pelvis, the hip joints. Turn off the lower abdominals and the upper abdominals and the low back. Turn off the fingers and the palms, the forearms, the elbows, the upper arms, the shoulder joints, and the chest. Turn off the collarbones, the muscles on top of the collarbones, the muscles of the neck and the shoulders attaching, the top of the shoulders. Release the jaw, release the neck, soften the lips and the cheeks and the face. Allow the eyeballs to fall deeper into their sockets. Allow the eyelids to get heavier and the eyebrows to become more relaxed, and the forehead totally open. And then completely relax the scalp. And of course, most importantly, relax the tongue, letting it fall, rest back on the roof of the mouth. And continue to hold this position of relaxation more and more with every exhale, going deeper and asking yourself, if you can relax more, what would it feel like? Explore. Further into relaxation. And in case your thoughts come in between and distract you, just place them firmly and gently aside and come back to them later. I guarantee you they'll be there. And they will come back to you themselves. And ask yourself the question of, who is noticing that there's thinking going on? Who is noticing, observing the thinking? And begin taking deeper breaths, slowly awakening the body. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Encircle the wrists and ankles. Maybe stretch in any way that feels good to you. And when you're ready, turn over onto your left side in the fetal position. with your knees high up towards the chest. And take a moment here and see if you can hold on to that stillness you found in Shavasana, and hopefully take it with you towards the rest of the evening, or even maybe tomorrow, or tap into it whenever you want to, at your will. When you're ready, come on up to sitting with your eyes closed, still in a comfortable position with your spine straight. Place your hands, palms together in front of your heart. As you inhale, if you'd like to join me with one Om, take a deep breath in. And bow your head to your heart, thanking the teacher, the light, and the universe. Give yourself gratitude for taking this time and dedicating it to yourself. And from me to you, thank you for taking care of yourself. Namaste. Have a great evening and see you next time. Okay. Oh, hallelujah.